Hi, I just thought I'd show you this. This is that Honda HRH I've had, well actually was sitting right at the back there for a long time, and I've managed to sort of nearly finish it. The engine's been off of it. I fitted new seals on the drive. You can sort of just see in there where the shaft is. I've fitted new seals in there. Did have a slight leak, but I think I left a couple of the bolts loose at the bottom. Since I tightened them up, it seems to be okay. I've just got out today. The weather's awful. It's been raining. It's really soggy, but I got it out on the path outside and I've started it. It's a little bit running a little. It's hunting a bit. It's running up and down a little bit, which could be a dirty carb, or the mower's been sitting a long time, so it could well be the carb needs replacing. I'll have to give that a clean out and then see where I'm going to go from there. I've got the cover for that there. I haven't put that on yet. But what else have I done to this one? It's been quite a long project, but I've sort of done it in bits and pieces, and I had a job finding all the bits because they've got scattered around the shed. I've put a new road stop cable on, the blade brake one. That's been put on and it's all nicely clipped in down there. The drive cable was okay. I'm just waiting for a throttle cable. That's where I'm struggling a little bit to get it running properly, because I'm just using a makeshift one just to start it at the moment. But it did start, but I wanted it to start off its own steam, but I forgot to turn the fuel on, and then I fed it with some fuel in the top, and then I realised the fuel was off, so it might have started on its own, it might not have done, but I'm going to do the carb anyway, because it's been sitting 2 or 3 years really, that engine. So I'll give it a service. It's got to have a new plug-in as well. I did also put new gaskets on the exhaust. They're done now. I'm going to put a new recoil in it. It's got a new blade on it, but I've mislaid a little spacing plate on the bottom, which it needs to have on, because I think the blade's slightly catching on something underneath. Only very slightly, but also as well, that wheel kicks out a little bit that way. So something's slightly bent there. I'll correct that, so that one is okay. But I have 3 of these HRH ones. This one originally I got, and it was a total wreck, and the deck was broke. So this is actually a roller, an HRH roller model, but the decks are the same. I don't know whether it comes up the same model number, but they do actually fit, because it's proved it, because I've managed to make this one the 4-wheel one. And there wasn't anything I had to do to change it, so the decks are the same. I think these ones just have more of a frame on to do with the drive, so that makes up for the difference. But yeah, I've got 3 of these type of HRH ones, and I shall sell one of them, but I'm not really quite sure which one it will be, because this one actually has come out okay. Actually, this was the one I was going to sell, but no, I'm not too sure. I might keep this one. So when the weather gets a bit better, I'll try the 3 of them out and see which 2 are the best. There's one under there as well. They are an expensive mower new. They're about £1,400–1,500 new. And this one actually does owe me a little bit, because I've just sort of pieced it together from the original one. I think the handles are original, the drive is original, the engine isn't. That come off of an HRA, I think it was, steel deck one, which I bought for spare, so the engine come off of that. So all the blade brake all come off that oak as well. So and I think the back wheels actually come off the HRA as well, so it is a bit of a mixture, this one, but it's all pieced together well. I've got the grass bag for it. Like I said, I've got the cover for it there as well, so I'll probably just see if I can find the spacer and get the blade so it's right. And I may clean the carb, because I picked up, was it this one I picked up the other day? Yeah, this is the HRH537, the plastic deck one. I've got, fortunately I got 2 of them as well as that one as well. But this one is in quite good condition. Apart from that's got carb problems as well. So I'll just take that carb off and give that a clean out. And I think that's been sitting a while as well. I bought that, I picked it up a week or 2 ago. So I'll get that one up and run and see what that's like, because I quite like the plastic deck ones, but if you're working prolonged in the same area, these heavy ones will take more wear, so I'll have to decide what I think's best for certain jobs. But them ones are lighter and they do are a bit faster as well, so when the grass is nice and dry you can get the lawns done a bit quicker. But yeah, I've got another one of them which has got the wrong engine on. I've mentioned it before, the one that blew the engine, and that one, this one here, has got the 190 engine on, so that is the correct engine for that. They sort of feels like they're torqued different, and they sort of cut the grass and don't seem to rev, they don't rev so high, so that is one I've earmarked for myself. My partner, she helps me, will use the other one like that, and the one that had the smaller engine I should just tuck away for a spare. But I must have probably about 10 Honda mowers, so I'm going to have to decide which ones are going to go and which ones aren't. But this one, at least I've got this back in one unit now, and then I'm probably going to get the rotavator in, the Wolseley Merry Tiller. I'll show you that when I got it. I should probably get that in. I've just got to straighten something on it, and I've got a new belt for it, so I'll get that all together. See if I can get that finished. Like I said, the weather is awful. It's rained loads today. It's supposed to be getting colder, and they're talking snow next week, so we shall see. But that's where we're at, really. So I'm quite pleased to get this one back together because it's been sitting at the back of the shed for a long time. I don't know if there's anything else to show you what I've done on this. The hardest job on it was actually doing the seals on the drive, but I did that a while back. And everything on the drive, I haven't been able to test drive at 100% properly because I can only go as long as a path because the garden's so wet. But anyway, I'll leave the video there, and I'll be along with an update soon. Yeah, I'm planning on the Wolseley rotavator next, so I'll do a little video on that, and I'll show you this one running as soon as the garden's dry enough to do it. So thanks for watching, and I'll be along with another video soon.